Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play of the game Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. In the last episode we started to complete a new quest in a new section of the map. We don't have any access to the previous part. This quest is called the Sword and the Quill. We finished the storm, now we're in a new castle and we're supposed to go and get some rest.
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to cooking. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with miles.
Oh, he's talking.
And with your fortune.
Brother, he's walking so slowly.
Every day, Lord Trotsnot.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
Let me see what I'm supposed to do. I should talk to the guy.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
Finally, my dog is back with me. I think my horse should be down there too. Can I please go down?
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, my horse is back here. Let us move a few things to our horse. I'd like to wear this one. Thank you. This one doesn't matter no more. This, that, yeah, this is better. Wearing this one and this one. This one can go to my horse too. Let's wear the gloves. Simple shoes or the work shoes? Which one should I go with? I think the simple ones look better. Okay, I already have the jewel, I don't have much food on me. And the rest is alright, I think. Can I, is there a blacksmith around here? Can I sharpen my... Let us wash up. Move away. I want to wash up.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Where is your blacksmith? I want to sharpen my sword before I continue with the quest. What are these things? Oh, these are the food that I didn't need.
And he gets this feeling that his time is nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything.
This does not look like a forge.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad.
I don't see any blacksmith around here. This looks like a stable. Alright, I'll probably find one later. So, let's continue with the quest.
Excuse me.
I think he must be there right now. No, I don't want to rob anything right now.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Nope.
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff too.
And
Nearly
what
doesn't
prevented you
cut
from
it.
completing that righteous deed.
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you.
Are we going
It
to be under
seems
attack again?
Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
Oh, thank you.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes,
is?
I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's
Oh.
no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway,
What happened
if
to this?
anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
I don't know him.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Why doesn't he just talk normally?
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
I'm so glad that from all the three of us in this company, I'm the only clean guy.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of humans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinnek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
I see.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads.
Interesting.
He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
That's
But what if the
idiotic.
sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what are we gonna do now?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer.
Definitely.
So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Who's security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Right.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you.
Thank you.
Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant
Much
Susanna
cleaner than the other
to
guys,
prepare
but
baths
sure.
for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
But I will definitely check it out. I always wanted to go take a bath. So, let's pick up the bread. We will be hungry when we wake up. The cheese. Cheese is my best friend. This game. Okay, I got enough. Let us go take a bath. It's D. Thank you for your hospitality. Hello, Matt.
Are you serious?
So the bath is here.
Aye.
Nice.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you. That's really nice.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Okay. I'm enjoying the bath. Took an hour. It's a lot of time, but I think I'm as clean as a guy can be. I wish there was a little bit more animation to it, you know, based on what I've seen before.
What do you need?
What do you have for sale?
Let's see, what can I get rid of? These things, are they worth anything? Eh. Like there's nothing else I can do with them. So I might as well just get rid of them. You know, it's not about the money, just cleaning house here. What's going on? Okay. I think I was adding and removing at the same time. Alright. So the bandages too can go. I have a lot of it. The rest of the things that I have could stay. Okay. Let's see what you've got. Anything dried? If you haven't got anything dried, then I don't care about it. Alright. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks. And have a nice day, friend.
You're welcome. I think I tried to haggle, but it didn't work. This is the kitchen. Still I'm looking for the forge. There has to be a forge. This is a castle. Right? This is the stable. This is the stable master. This is also, I think, an addition to the stables. What is this place? This looks like a place that I could do some alchemy. Shall we do it? We haven't done alchemy. So, let's see. Save your schnapps, I think. That's a good thing. Actually, no. It's too much of a headache. I don't even want to do this. Thank you. Maybe some other time. Okay, I can see some weapons here. Does it mean that this is the forge? Nope. This certainly isn't. What about here? Out here either. This is the place where they eat. This is also the kitchen. So if I eat food here, it is a stealing. Good to know. Alright, forget it. Let's go get some sleep. I think I should go upstairs. What do they have? Nothing useful. Just a few grotions should be nice. I think lately I've been spending a lot of time in these places. Don't care about that. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time in castles lately, instead of being out there in the wild. Where is my room? Not here either. Hello. I think it's upstairs then. No, it is not upstairs. It was downstairs. Is it upstairs? Come on, when I go up it says down, when I come down it says up. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It's supposed to be right here. Christ's sake. Is it this? Yes, I can sleep here. Do I have... Yep, I have it. Great. Great, great, great. Everything is in order. Now we can sleep a little bit. 12 hours. That's quite a lot of time. One more nightmare. It's really not worth having nightmares.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
The next guy who was responsible, probably.
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff. And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
Yeah, I'm still gonna kill them.
It's what I want. Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard.
Why is she like
I'm
this?
just on my way to tend to his wounds.
Okay, what about Catherine?
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Ugh. Very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry.
Thank you.
Have I been too bold?
No. Definitely not.
She's quite
you.
a nice lady.
Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes. Of course.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, that was awkward. I'm not even sure if everything's going well or not, you know? After a lot of stress in the previous chapters, I don't know what the hell is happening right now. I should be happy with everything. I shouldn't be happy. Jeez, nice. Look at that. A lot of food. I wish I could have this kind of breakfast. This amount of cheese and roasted chicken. And then the bread roll. Wow. That's an overkill. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful, lads? Isn't this just beautiful? Let's do it one more time. I just like this so much. See? This is wonderful. Really beautiful. Alright. Okay. Had a lot of fun.
Greetings, friend. Good day.
Okay, let's go. I think we should go down now. Where did I even come from? I think it was here. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to find Zizka. Zizka, where are you? In here. Is he out? Let's check the courtyard. That's my horse.
We aren't idle here. My man trained like that
Catherine is here.
every day.
Hello, the worth Henry of Sky.
Why am I not wearing
I'm just
anything?
holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Okay, let's say it is impressive.
I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Hey?
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now look here. I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours.
Sure.
Bullcock, come here! The first to bleed
Bullcock.
loses.
Okay, but I'm not wearing anything. Am I wearing something now? Okay. One for you. Two for you. Okay, I was a little bit slow on that one. Here you go. One more for you. Very easy, wasn't it? Did you enjoy it, Bullcock? Get the hell out of here. What am I wearing?
Excellent, Henry.
Ah, it was nothing.
Look at his face.
Ultima, you have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's.
Okay.
I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
Maybe we will have to leave. I don't know. Okay. Let us wear our stuff. It's definitely not a good idea to be like this. This is a nice crossbow. But I am not going to hold it for... Actually, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna take... Yeah, I'm gonna send this to my horse. You guys too. That's where it is. What the hell is this? Where are my clothes? Okay. Good. I have everything on again. Except for this and this. Yep. Do I need it? This one? Yeah, it looks okay. Let's keep it. Where's my horse? Can I get my... I want to get something back. Okay. These are not important. Not important. What did I do with my bolts? I think I just got rid of them entirely. Okay. Let's get my arrows back then. Seems like I cannot use my crossbow right now. Move these to the horse. Okay, now I should go and wash up. Hello guys.
It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
See, with that perk I even got some of my health back.
Lord above.
That is great.
And were you conquering or
Really
defending
great,
that
you know,
castle,
that perk
sir?
was really useful, man. Yeah, I love it. Great.
Depends on how you look at it. We were
How are
Okay,
things?
seems like
Captain?
you're okay.
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
You still have your strength, I will live to see it.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Okay.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Alright.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
I'm more intrigued to actually see this guy.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
I'll be
Okay.
going then.
I'll go alone. No problem. What are these guys doing?
Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
No, I just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
About what?
Greetings to you.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hin...
You mean that bony knight? I can't help.
Okay.
Take care now.
The rest is
I
not that much
apologize.
important. Let's go.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No,
Oh,
sir.
your assumption is correct.
I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
He doesn't look like a very trustworthy fella.
I beg your pardon, Margrave. But I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
Should I lie? Well, he's gonna understand anyway.
Well, although it wasn't me who told him, von Bergov did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
I'm
But
glad
Lord
that I
Liechtenstein,
was honest.
what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure
Why
you
everybody
already want to
pronounces
go
that
up.
word differently?
sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to escort my envoys, and you've proven yourself more than capable.
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is, and rescue him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Oh, it went well.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dry Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just
I love the
explain
English they
that
use, actually.
That was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
Come on, don't do this.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
That was intense.
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Time to go find the Dry
Me?
Devil.
Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences.
Love is a threat.
I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good
Oh, I
luck.
like that.
I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
I'm glad
go.
that Catherine is not coming. Not really into her that much. But I like Zizka very much. I'm glad. He's in my company. I think it's gonna be fun. Can pay the coach caravan to take you between Trotsky and Gothenburg regions. Oh, okay.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet until we find him? Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
Same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is alright.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Yeah, let's go there.
The sooner we get there, the better.
It's a long way, brother. That's a very long way. I kind of miss being free in the world and roaming around, you know. Okay, it didn't clear up much, just because we did that. It seems like people don't really like us in the Devil's Den that much.
Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. You never know what might happen.
Okay, my hand is there. Let's go. We're in time for a brawl.
I warned you, you had it coming, you drunk.
Is that the devil?
I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip, but I can only pay for it with iron.
Finally, my hand was getting rusty.
Shiska?
The dry devil.
And get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
Come on, can
That
easily take you
can
on.
be fixed.
Oh, 3 against 3. Even if it was 1 against 3, it still would have killed all of them. Look at the dude. He really isn't so confident about this, is he? Or maybe he is. Shall we play it safe?
Shit himself. Bleeding.
Okay, that was easy.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? See,
Come
you're still
on.
a drunkard.
I wanted to have my own
It's good
fun.
to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do.
That's
Anyway,
not at all how I imagined this guy to look like.
Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help.
You're handy with a sword.
So he's not the devil?
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps.
Yeah, this is not the
He
devil.
wasn't
Okay.
drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you.
Very
Leave us
interesting
alone now.
policy.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
He was very easily bought.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hat. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
Come on. Really?
I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could bet on the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
Great.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't. Fuck. It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off something like that.
Well, I've pulled
How long
off
has it been
something
since he
harder.
was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people wanted that. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way.
Which is?
The devil is a proper bastard. But not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got...
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Really?
Maybe.
They're not really that
Maybe.
useful.
Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
Well, what place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that bets for something nasty to happen in it. West of here, you can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally.
Yeah, I
And when you
prefer
have
to
them,
spend time with
meet me at the
Zizka.
ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Sure. Okay, so let's finish this episode here. Seems like we have a lot to do. Okay guys, we just started the quest of the Speak of the Devil, and it seems like it's going to be an interesting one. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you follow it to the next one, and I'll see you there. So, bye bye for now.